Hello guys, welcome to a new Get Rekt news video, and today I have some spicy news as always for you guys. A Death Stranding sequel might be in development, and The Witcher 3 Next Gen patch has an official release schedule for Q4 of this year. Let's talk about all this news. Sit back, relax, take a beverage, and let's get right into the news. Norman Reedus, the main character of Death Stranding, and he also got a role almost in Silent Hill, the cancelled PT demo that was really popular by Kojima. You might know him, and he is a little actor. He has a little acting role in a small indie show called The Walking Dead. He just did something very weird. He just basically confirmed himself that Death Stranding 2 is in development. And I don't know, normally these guys should be under NDA and that they can't say anything. But yeah, Norman is like, yeah, I am in Death Stranding 2 and there's a sequel already in development. So where does this info actually come from? It comes from an article from a website I've never heard of, by the way, called Leo Edit. I don't know this website, but they had a interview with Norman Reedus. I don't even know if the interview is from this website and it comes from somewhere else. That doesn't really matter anyway. What matters is the following things that are said in this interview. So the interviewer says, okay, so you got the book going on, you've got the final season coming out, which means The Walking Dead, because the final season of The Walking Dead is coming soon. Then the spin-off, and you're filming Death Stranding, the video game. I don't know if Death Stranding was mentioned earlier in the article, or that this man just has like the information that he's doing another Death Stranding. And Norman Reedus answers, we just started the second one. It took me maybe 2 to 3 years to finish all the motion capture sessions and everything. It takes a lot of work, and then the game came out and it just won all these awards. And it was a huge thing. So we just started part 2 of that. So that's the whole quote where he basically confirms the existence of Death Stranding 2, which means Kojima is busy with a sequel to Death Stranding. Now, as you guys might know from previous videos, we have speculation that there's also multiple Silent Hill games in development. And that it could be, it's just speculation, that Kojima is also working on a Silent Hill game. So that there are 2 projects in development now. Then one is a Death Stranding and one might be Silent Hill by Kojima. Now, that could just all be speculation. A Death Stranding sequel seems more likely because it's his own IP. Silent Hill is not owned by Kojima, it's owned by Konami, so they would have to license that to Kojima. A sequel to Death Stranding is not weird. It's his own IP, so they did wrap up the story pretty nicely though in the first one. So I don't know how they are going to continue that in any way. It's a long time ago that I played Death Stranding. I really liked it. It's a little bit of a you hate it or you like it kind of game. I really liked it. The gameplay is not for everyone. It tries some different things. It's not really combat focused. It does have combat, but it's basically this, I don't want to say walking simulator because it's more than that. You basically, it's a trip planner simulator, and when you are on this trip going from A to B, you have to basically move through different obstacles. If you've ever played Death Stranding, you know what I mean. The environment is basically your number one enemy in that game. You are a little bit of a FedEx, like a postman that delivers packages. But the story that was actually there in Death Stranding was really good. So And it has a very good foundation to make a sequel on. There are some aspects to Death Stranding that a lot of games don't really do that much. You have this shared world if you are playing online, and players can build in the environment of your single player to help you out. So for instance, they can build a bridge or give you like a motorcycle at a spawn point. It's really cool with the shared aspect. And that was always Kojima's like thing to do for this game. It was his like... that's why he called it a new genre. And I do see what he means with that, because there aren't really a lot of games that do it. You could maybe compare it a bit to the Souls games where you can leave messages behind and these messages appear in the single player of someone else. But it's more of an extreme concept than that, basically. So yeah, it looks like a Death Stranding sequel is in development. When is this coming out? I don't have any clue. It will depend on how it's announced. If it gets announced this year, because we already have Silent Hill as well. If Kojima, of course, is doing Silent Hill. If he isn't, then Death Stranding could be announced instead. But they are busy at the moment with the game. So I think it's in early stages. So I don't expect it to be soon. Anytime soon. But it's in development at least. So if you are hyped for a new Death Stranding, it's on the way. And finally, today I want to talk in my last segment for this video about The Witcher 3 Next Gen upgrade. Yesterday it was actually the 7th year anniversary for Witcher 3. Congratulations, one of the best games ever made, at least in my opinion. One of the best RPGs. And I think it's probably my most favorite PlayStation 4 generation title. So happy anniversary for Witcher 3. And yesterday there was a little bit of news that they have towards the next gen update for Witcher 3, which is now coming out Q4, which is basically around October, November, December-ish this fall. This is a little tweet from The Witcher Twitter. Let's make the 7th anniversary even better, shall we? We are delighted to share that the next gen version of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is planned to release in Q4 2022. So, see you on the path, Witchers. There were some development issues with the next gen update and they had to move it to their in-house studios. I think it had to do also with the Ukraine-Russia situation because the developer was situated there. I could be wrong. The developer that would normally do the upgrade was the same developer that did the Switch version. That got into problems and they had to move the production for the Witcher 3 update to their in-house studios, which takes some time off from their own schedule, probably from the Cyberpunk DLC expansion that we should still get into the future. And of course the development of the new Witcher that they announced. I made a video on that a few months ago now, not just a month ago I believe. I cannot wait for that, by the way. Yeah, I don't really care that it's coming out in Q4 because I'm actually busy myself playing Skyrim anyway again. It was the 10-year anniversary not too long ago for Skyrim and it's still my favorite game of all time. So I decided to do a new big playthrough with a lot of mods. And I'm just still busy with that. So that this gets postponed is not really that important for me. But we have now some news towards the release of the next gen update. If you haven't played Witcher 3, still haven't played Witcher 3, which I just find that weird if that's true, please do yourself a service and buy this game, especially if you like RPGs, fantasy games, good written story narrative games, this is especially one of the best games out there. So if you still haven't played Witcher 3, what is wrong with you? So that's all that I have today for today's video. It's a little bit light on the news. Death Stranding was pretty big for today, but yeah, it's a little bit light. It's also because we are just a few weeks away from all the conferences that are going to be the showcases, the Xbox showcase. Yeah, so it will pick up in a few weeks for more content, and I will probably be uploading more stuff. I will also announce here in the video that I'm doing a new Ace Ice podcast soon. We will do predictions for Xbox games, for the Xbox showcase. Also for Summer Game Fest, what could we see? I saw a leak a few days ago. No, it was yesterday. From Oops Leaks. I'm not going to go into much details in this video because I don't really know the reputation of Oops Leaks. And he said BioShock could be announced this year, as well as Kojima's new game. I don't know what his reputation is, so take that all with a really, really, really big grain of salt. It's just what I read like a day ago. And I also read that Red Dead Redemption 2 might get a next-gen upgrade as well. Not just Witcher 3, but that's not confirmed. That's also a rumor. There's also a rumor for Red Dead Redemption 1 remake. But, you know, if I hear something significantly of these rumors, I will tell you guys and I will bring you the sources for it. But this is all just in the grapevine, and it's not really that like important yet. There's not a lot of evidence for it yet, so I'm not going to make a video about that stuff. But anyway, that's all I got for this video. Are you excited for a Death Stranding sequel? And are you excited for the next gen Witcher 3 upgrade? Are you going to play Witcher 3 again? I will probably, because I love that game. Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching. Maybe leave a like, that would be awesome. Subscribe, that would be awesome. Check out my social media. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.